Hey, very good Tuesday morning, everyone. I'm Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau. We're just getting started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we are following breaking news in South Moorhead this morning. Police are trying to find out who fired gunshots in a neighborhood right around 3 a.m. today.
The Valley Today's Christy Larson is live for us at 13th Street and 15th Avenue South, where we do know police did recover some evidence. What do we know at this point this morning, Christy?
Good morning, Kyle and Lisa. That's right. Police did find 4 casings of bullets that they found just off of here on the 1500 block of 13th Street South. Now, since they found those casings, they haven't been able to gain very much more information, but Moorhead Police Department does have some officers who did take a look through this area this morning. They were looking for some evidence of some damage of what maybe had been hit by those gunshots that had went off earlier this morning. And when I did talk with Sergeant Stafford with the Moorhead Police Department, he said that if neighbors do find any damage around their house, they should call the Red River Dispatch Center. And he also said that as far as the neighbors go, they have been talking to them. What they heard was multiple shots and a loud muffler from a car. Now, they said they don't have a description of a vehicle that maybe went through this area that morning, but he said that they will continue to investigate exactly what happened here.
Christy Larson reporting live for us on this breaking news. Thank you, Christy.
Also breaking this morning, we've got an update for you out of some news in Philadelphia. NBC News is reporting that police are checking a U.S. Airways commercial jet on the tarmac after a bomb threat was called in. This is a live picture from the airport. You can see it right there. The flight was coming from San Francisco. Now, 88 passengers and 5 crew members were on board. No word if any explosive devices have been found. But again, that plane held on the tarmac. Passengers were let off. You can see through the steps there after a bomb threat was called into a flight early this morning.
Coming up on 6:51 rather, it's time for weather and traffic on the ones with Mick Kerr.
Oh, don't make us do the last hour over again. Yes, we do have some rain and thunder moving through, and we also have an expanding line of thunderstorms along Highway 281, well into South Dakota now in the last few minutes. So we check on the rain and thunder that is dissipating for the Northern Valley. And we have not showing up on the computer models haven't been doing a good job here this last couple of weeks, but it is focusing on the northern end of the valley for later to this afternoon and this evening, central and northern valley, and eventually the southern end of the valley this evening after temperatures get to the low 80s. Just northwest of Fargo-Moorhead, up around the Grandin area, a little lightning strike here in the last few minutes, but it's Polk County, also up into the Griggs and Steele and Stutzman and Barnes County. And now look at this line of thunderstorms forming down into central South Dakota. This is the warm front that along and behind it will push some 80-degree weather into the southern end of the valley. The cold front that was supposed to move through today has stalled up in southern Manitoba. So things are much different than the forecast of 24 hours ago. We have a little bit of lightning and thunder there stretching from east of Crookston through south of Grand Forks, and again, kind of snaking its way into central parts of South Dakota. We'll continue the southeast winds at 21, gusting to about 25 for several hours. In fact, much of the day until this cold front moves through. Low 60s this morning all the way up into Langdon. The cold front is up there in southern Manitoba and will move through later tonight and tomorrow morning. Up in Grand Forks, some rain, 57 degrees, south wind at 11. Fargo-Moorhead got clouds to the northwest and a south-southeast wind 21, gusting to about 25. The air temp is 62. And again, now getting some thunderstorms forming out there along Highway 281. They're going to be tracking east into southeastern North Dakota. So very changeable weather this morning. Let's check on the changeable traffic situation with Al Ahmed.
Changeable is the word for it, Mick. But you're spot on. By the way, a couple of raindrops out here on the windscreen this morning as I passed under the 7th Avenue overpass. Just a couple. Didn't amount to anything at all. But boy, do we have traffic out here this morning. Northbound I-29 is really thick. Lots of congestion around 13th Avenue. Lots of congestion around the tri-level. Speaking of the tri-level, we have a stalled car westbound I-94 right at the tri-level. It's in a real difficult spot. It's been there all morning long. No flashers or anything like that on it. Make sure you're looking out for that. Travel speeds out here this morning, 60, 65, and I've seen some clipping along a lot faster than that as well. Make sure you're driving carefully this morning in North Fargo and Willamette Valley today traffic.
It's now about 6 minutes before 7. Also breaking this morning, Fargo police are investigating a report of a robbery in South Fargo. The call came in just after 10:30 last night from the 1500 block of 25th Street South.
Fargo police tell us there was one victim in the incident. The suspect didn't have a weapon, but was able to get away with the man's backpack and a small amount of money. The victim told police he did not know the man who robbed him.
You can stay up to date on this story and other breaking news and weather alerts wherever you go by signing up for our Valley News Live text alerts. Just head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click the text alerts button for all the details. The father of a 10-year-old Minnesota boy whose body was recovered from the Mississippi River in April has been indicted by a grand jury. Pierre Collins now faces a charge of first-degree premeditated murder in the death of his son, Barway.
Barway's body was pulled from the Mississippi River April 11th. His feet were bound with duct tape. Authorities say that Pierre Collins was apparently deep in debt, and they allege that he killed his son to collect insurance money. Police in West Fargo say a mother of two was the victim of a murder-suicide there over the weekend. Sharon Connell Rick recently separated from her husband, Lance Rick. He's the man who police say shot her twice and then turned the gun on himself. Lance was living in Washington State, but apparently came back to the area on Saturday to return some of Sharon's belongings.
Now, one of Sharon's friends was worried after hearing Lance was coming to town. On Saturday, she tried calling Sharon twice but got no answer, so she called police. Both bodies were found in the lower level of Sharon's home. Investigators say they are still not sure who was driving a car involved in a deadly crash in Richland County over the weekend. The bodies of Dustin Krause of Wahpeton and Ryan Ginsbach of Lidgerwood were found about a half a mile and a mile away from the overturned vehicle on Sunday. The car they were in had hit a ditch and rolled over on County Road 81 near the South Dakota state line. Authorities say a Moorhead nurse has admitted to stealing pain patches from nursing home residents to support her drug addiction. 56-year-old Sherry Walker of Fargo is charged with neglecting vulnerable adults, felony theft, and drug possession while working at Eventide Senior Living Communities. Authorities accuse Walker of removing patches containing the powerful painkiller fentanyl from the bodies of at least 3 vulnerable patients. Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton and House Republican leaders have tentatively agreed to a 2-year school spending budget, making it less likely Minnesota state government will have to shut down July 1st. The governor says that sides are also close to an agreement on the budget for the Environment and Agriculture spending bill. Now, he says that he won't call a special session to finish the legislature's work until all 4 legislative leaders and he agree on every deal. The governor is hoping that will happen by the end of this week or early next week. Registration is now underway for Minnesota's new medical marijuana program, but it's posing a new set of challenges for some patients here in the Valley. As work continues inside the Moorhead office where the medical marijuana dispensary is set to open in a month, about half of Minnesota doctors remain hesitant to sign off for patients because of the unknowns of the drug and because they're afraid of violating federal law. A patient also has to be a Minnesota resident and the certified physician has to be licensed in Minnesota. The law is silent on the clinic location.
I do have a Minnesota license, for example, but I don't see patients in Minnesota. I only see patients in Fargo. I could see a patient here and certify the patient for one of the underlying conditions that would be qualified.
Now, Dr. Volk says Sanford Health, where he works, is not leaning one way or another on medical marijuana. He says it'll be up to individual providers if they wish to take part. Oil companies tapping into North Dakota's Bakken oil patch won't be getting a major tax break in the state because the price per barrel has been on an upward trend the past few months. May's price for a barrel of crude averaged $4.38 higher than the price needed to trigger a reduction in the oil extraction tax that was passed by lawmakers earlier this year. Now, a smaller tax exemption does remain in effect until the end of this month. That one kicked in during February, and it lowered the tax from 6.5% to 2% on wells that were fracked and brought online during that time. Well, you've probably seen it on your Facebook page, Twitter accounts, other social media, or maybe even on TV. And now it is a record breaker. Bruce Jenner's new life as Caitlyn, which is showcased on the cover of the new issue of Vanity Fair,
also set a Twitter record. He created a new Twitter account for Caitlyn Jenner, and it was the fastest account ever to reach 1 million followers.
Human rights advocates are lending their support to Jenner, calling this an historic moment and calling her a champion for transgender rights. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: this summer, the average American adult will consume 3.5 pounds of these.
The answer, limes.
For those summer drinks.
I guess that makes sense.
I didn't think it would be limes is the answer. I thought it would be insects.
Good guess.
Especially for the bikers out there. All right, now let's check the forecast here, which does call for cloudy, breezy, and mild. Al told us about a couple of sprinkles. We'll see isolated showers and storms move in by midday, maybe even later this morning. Partly sunny and storms focusing on the northern valley, although we have a line of storms west of Highway 281 coming into the southeast corner of North Dakota. Now we'll have to see how long they hold together.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. We'll have more local news and weather updates for you in just 25 minutes.
Have a wonderful Tuesday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.